Hi guys, Kiana Hanna here. I just want to talk to you today a little bit about how to become a diamond coach. I think it's so important to understand that you need to understand your why. So why do you want to become a diamond coach? Okay, why does it matter to become a diamond coach? So you really need to understand that in this business, that's really the launch pad for success. It is really opens up you to an entire new world of team atmosphere and team volume, and allowing to help others succeed. Okay, so seeing the success of your team and your coaches, that is something that is amazing once you reach star diamond status and get upper ranks of the diamond, is that you start to see a ripple effect happen on your team. And I'm only one person, so I can only help an X amount of coaches. But if I have coaches that are signing coaches, that are signing coaches, that are signing coaches, I might wake up in my back office and see that we signed 20 new coaches this week. I didn't sign 20 new coaches this week, but my team signed 20 new coaches. And think about if each one of those coaches help 5 people join a challenge group, how many people we're affecting every day and how many people we're helping. So it really is a ripple effect. And it's not about you. It starts to be about a team once you become diamond and above. So how can you be a successful diamond? I wrote some notes here. Sorry, I'm going to move these around. It's not about you. It's about helping other coaches find success. And it's amazing when you start to see, goodness, my notes aren't staying up, what this business can do for your coaches, whether that's helping pay for ballet lessons for their kids or helping pay for groceries. I've had coaches that just wanted to start getting money for groceries. I mean, Sarah Molnar, 4 months ago or 3 months ago, told me that all she wanted was to make enough money for groceries, and she's making far more than that, and she's helping so many people. Same thing with Jill. She started off as a discount coach. She didn't really want to do this as a business, and now look at the ripple effect of her team. And I think it's something that as you get more and more into this business and you sign more and more coaches, your sphere of influence grows, and the more people you can affect together as a team grow. So the first thing I want you to do is go to the mirror and tell yourself that you are a diamond coach. And we did this activity yesterday. So look at your visual that you made. Look at who you are every single day and what activities you're doing every single day to be a diamond coach. Okay, so you got to believe it, and you got to say it every single day, and you got to wake up telling yourself you're going to be a diamond coach. And then you got to not just tell yourself, you're going to start acting like a diamond coach. So you got to ask yourself some tough questions. What are you willing to sacrifice? As a diamond coach, I had to start asking myself, and building this business, what was I willing to sacrifice? Okay, there's a lot of people that hire nannies, and they hire people to watch their kids all week long while they work. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying for me, that was not in my priorities. I know that my kids are going to be very small for a little time, and I don't want to hire a nanny all week long. However, am I willing to ask my mother-in-law to come over and watch my kids for a few hours during the week? Yes. Am I willing to ask for help for my husband when he can so I can work the business? Yes. Am I willing to get a babysitter over here for a day that's super busy and I need help for 3 or 4 hours at a time? Yes. Those are the things that you have to ask yourself. Are you going to wake up early, okay, to do your power hour? If you work and you work a full-time business, you're probably going to have to wake up earlier in order to make this business work because you have other responsibilities during the day. Are you going to work your lunch hour? Are you going to, I know that top coaches like Scotty Hobbs talked about how he was working 60 hours a week, and he got up early and did his workout and did his, hour of talking to people and having conversations and inviting people. And then half an hour and during lunch, he talked to people on the phone and he invited more people and he did his personal development or whatever it was. And then in the evening, he got home and he hung out with his family. And right before he went to bed, he did another hour. You got to understand that you got to make this work, and you got to make it for you. You have to understand that I'm a true believer that If you want to make this work, you're going to make it work, and you're going to make it work in whatever works for you in your life. Is it going to be hard? Absolutely, sometimes. And is it always going to be easy? No. But you need to understand that you're going to have to push yourself in order to become a diamond, and you're going to have to increase your sphere of influence. So you got to ask yourself some hard questions, like I said, is how fast do you want to grow? There is no time frame on how fast you should become a diamond. Like literally, it took me 8 months to go diamond, like I told you, and that was me. And there were certain things coming into my way of obstacles, and I had to overcome the fear of talking to people and overcome. But you can become diamond in as much, as fast as, I don't want to put a time frame on it, but 38 days is one of the fastest people on our team did it. And I really truly believe that you can go as fast as diamond if you believe it, and you start attracting the right type of people on your team. Then you can go diamond in however many days that you believe that you can. And so you need to start developing a detailed growth plan. Okay, actioned, calculated steps. I didn't do that, and that's where I failed. So you need to tell yourself what goals are that you want in this business, where do you want to go, where are you at, and how are things going, okay? So you need to ask yourself, and I always ask my new coaches, like, where are you at right now? What can I do right now? Where can I meet you right now to help you where you're at? If you only have an hour a day on the internet, and you literally have no other time, what can we do together to make that work, okay? How are things going in your life, and what things can you eliminate, and what can you get better at? For me, it was time management. I thought I was spending all this time building my business, but when I looked back at what I was doing the wrong things. I was having lots of conversations, and I was talking to a lot of people, and that takes a lot of time. But at the end of each conversation, I was not inviting. So, at the end of each conversation, there needs to be an invite if you want this to be a successful business. You have to invite people. You have to not just talk to people and build relationships. You have to invite. So I want you to look at your downline right now, and I want you to look at and understand that you have 8 coaches in order for you to go diamond, okay? 4 on the left, 4 on the right, and you need to have 2 of those go emerald. So you need to look at your downline, pull up your sponsorship drill down in the back office, look at your coaches, and ask yourself, okay, where can I help these coaches? What can I do to help them reach their goals? Again, it's not about you. So if you help your coaches reach their goals, it's going to help you go diamond because you want them to be successful. And again, you can try to push and push and push and push because you need to help them become emerald so that you can become diamond, but that really doesn't help them. What they want to do is become emerald because how will that affect them? So you have to focus on their why and their goals, and in return, that's going to help you with your overall goal. So you got to ask your step. You got to give them daily action steps, daily plans, how they can get themselves to emerald, how whatever it is that they want, whether it's making an extra $100 a month or whether it's retiring their husband or whatever it is, you got to meet them where what they are, what they need, their goals, and focus on that. So get your coaches out, whether that's 1 coach that you have or 2 coaches or only 2 coaches, and meet them where they're at, and then start looking at your friends list and start thinking about what other people or who would make good coaches that you think of, and start inviting people and start talking to people. So you need coaches. You got to start inviting them, right? So it's a mindset. This is where it really switched with my mindset, switched from not having a lot of coaches on my team to having coaches signed regularly. And it really was focusing on about 5 different types of people. So number 1 are people that are just fitness junkies, people that really love fitness. Like these are CrossFit people, these are marathon runners, these are people that you see all the time posting about fitness. They don't have to have anything to do with Beachbody. These are just people that love fitness, love health, because more often than not, they don't know about this opportunity. They don't know about this health and fitness opportunity that you could actually help people doing what we're doing. And so it's so important to approach those people and talk to them and have a conversation, but ask about their life and then share with what Beachbody has done, and invite those people into your life and talk to those people. It is so important I literally have just stopped being afraid. I've stopped being scared. And I started just asking people, like, you're so into health and fitness. You'd be an amazing person on my team. Have you ever considered coaching? And they're like, I didn't even know that was available. What is that? And then we have a conversation about it. Some people tell me right away that they already are working with coaches, and I didn't even know that. Some people have no idea what it is. So that's number one, fitness junkies, people that are into fitness. Number two, people that have had Beachbody transformations. So these are people that are posting about Beachbody transformations, or people in your challenge groups that have had Beachbody transformations, or people that you just have seen a big change in, that you know are very inspiring, and they know these are people who are proof the product works. So these are huge people. These are people that, not huge people, these are people that have made huge transformations in their life. And sometimes people don't realize they would make good coaches, but they do. Number three is these are coaches that you see potential in. Coaches that are just a people person, okay? Coaches that light up the room when they walk into the store, or anywhere they go, or they just are the people. Everyone loves these people, okay? These are people that, you know, maybe right now already get a ton of likes on their page, and maybe right now you see that they have an amazing influence already. Why wouldn't you ask them to be part of your team? They affect people. They already inspire people, and maybe fitness and health could kind of include into their life, and they can be on your team. Those are the type of people you want. Number four, people that need a financial need. Like, it's so important to understand that this business can help you, and it can help change your life, okay? Whether you make $100 a month, or whether you make $1,000 a month, or whether you make $50 a month, you need to understand that that all makes a difference in people's life. If you're on paycheck to paycheck, you better believe $100 a month is going to affect the difference. Again, some people, my coaches told me that, you know, some of my coaches told me that $500 a month has made a difference, and now they're making $1,000. You understand the extra $1,000 a month, how much that makes a difference? So this business offers financial opportunities that you may or may not have understood, or you may or may not have approached people in that aspect. And that's something that you've got to get over your fear and let them know, because they can make money and they can be successful in this business. People have started 3 months ago and are making over $1,000 on our team. People have started a couple months ago or 6 months ago and are making a couple grand on this team. You know, people are starting 3 years ago and making almost a six-figure income. So it's so important to understand that financially you can have people on your team and help people that would want to join this team. And it's not bad if they want to join financially, okay? And number five, people that really need emotional support, or just people that want to be, that are struggling in their life, and they want to be around family or a team that helps lift them up. Because isn't that what we do? You know, our fitness community in our team is something like no other. It's really something that really is an amazing opportunity to be part of. So those are the 5 people that I want you to start thinking about of how you can go diamond. And I want you to look off on your friends list. And I just want you to start thinking about, is there anyone in those categories that you could approach and you could talk and you could invite to? Okay. There's also the customers that we turn into discount coaches, okay, from our challenge groups. Those should just be given. Those are people that, you know, about 2 weeks into your challenge group, you should be approaching all the customers and asking them, like, how are they liking Shakeology? How are they liking the group? If they aren't liking Shakeology, figure it out. Like, what is it that you can do together? Like, is it there a new recipe they can find? Or is there something that they can add to it? Or whatever it is, you need to plant the seed. You need to always be talking to people, and you need to keep the conversations going, okay? So that is my tips to you about how you can go diamond and how you can find people to go diamond and how you can approach people. But you got to understand that this opportunity is real, and that you can build an amazing team. You just got to believe that you can. So you guys, I believe in you, and I'll talk to you later, diamonds. Bye-bye.